Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Capricorn. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, so you have somebody here who's definitely spending a lot of time. I'm hearing fantasizing about you, wondering or fantasizing about you, Capricorn. Your energy, the King of Pentacles, you're in your power. You may not even be aware of this because you can see he's got his back to this other person. All right, and what's going on between the two of you, the Six of Swords. Now, you could be moving on from this connection. This person could be coming towards you. And we see devil energy. Yeah, you've got somebody here who's definitely fantasizing about you. That's the word I'm hearing. So there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of attraction here. But some of my Capricorns, you're not even aware of this, but for others of you, you're kind of letting this person stew for a little bit is what I'm getting. I do think there's a low-key obsession here with that devil energy. Somebody here who's maybe another Capricorn or has Capricorn placements, or they just can't stop thinking and fantasizing about you. All right, we see the Four of Swords. They're restless. They want to get to the heart of the matter. They don't want to hang out in this energy anymore. And they're viewing you as the Sun, Leo energy. So they may feel like you're hiding from them, or they might feel like you're hiding something here. They see you as somebody who has a bright, sunny disposition, somebody who's confident, somebody who, but they might feel like you're just hiding something. I don't know if they think it's third party or like you're hiding your true feelings. They see you as confident, but they also see that there's like a hidden depth to you, Capricorn. Now, the King of Pentacles tells me you're in alignment. You're practical, pragmatic, you're wise, you're hardworking, you're grounded, you're protected here. Empress energy. See, you know your worth and your value. Capricorn, I think you're going to make this person work for your energy, and for your time and for your affection, because you know your worth and your value, and you're not going to chase anyone. All right. And you're viewing this person as the Five of Pentacles. You know that they might be feeling a little bit disappointed here. Some of my Capricorns, you might feel like this person doesn't have enough to offer you. And again, that's also why you're not completely focused on them. All right. Now with the Six of Swords, I do feel like this person is coming towards you. Some of you, you may be moving on from this. We see they're viewing the relationship as the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this person might be a little bit worried that they don't have enough to offer you. All right, they're worried that they're not going to be able to create something solid, stable, and secure with you. But interesting, you're viewing the connection as the Magician card. So I think you know that you're very highly attractive to this person. But I also feel with the Magician card, you've spent a lot of time healing, releasing karma, working through past lessons. And again, you're in a super high vibrational energy, so you're not going to just let any old person in. I think you're going to put them through a few tests, if you will. All right. And we see the Ten of Wands energy in reverse. Some of you, this is a connection that you've let go of. For others of you, my Capricorns, you've come out of a heavy cycle and you want a new beginning. And again, you're going to be really discerning if this person can actually live up to this new energy that you're in. So I feel like you're really in your power. I also think my Capricorns here, you're not afraid to be alone. You're not chasing anyone. The right person is going to be able to step up to you the way that you need them to. And I think you're really self-assured here. All right. So let's see. This person is definitely low-key obsessed with you, Capricorn. I don't know what you've done to this person. They feel like there's amazing chemistry. Both acting like brats. Now, this is just an energy of you two possibly mirroring each other. They feel that way. They're worried they're not going to have victory, troubles ahead, and falsehood. Yeah. So this person, they may be coming out with telling you the truth about how they really feel, or the truth about something here that happened. We see that this person may have been juggling, or they've just been going back and forth, but they've decided that that's over, that they want to invest in you. They want a shot here. They really want this with you. Like I said, it feels like a low-key obsession, but I don't know if it's good enough for all of my Capricorns. I mean, you're going to be the ones who know. They definitely have strong Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We see strong Gemini and Leo, Taurus and Libran energy as well. What does this person want to say to my Capricorns? All right, I would do it all again. All right. And I know I messed up everything. So they're worried they don't stand a chance. But I feel like they would do anything to have another shot with you. Okay. Whatever that shot is, I don't know if it's talking to you. I don't know if you've been in a relationship with this person. Again, you know your stories better than I do. All right. Like, what's your history here with this person, if any? At the soul level, what do they want to say to my Capricorns? I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Okay, so they may have been quiet, or maybe they weren't focused on this connection for a bit. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to, but they're definitely keeping tabs on you from a distance, and our connection still affects me, or they are very, very affected by you, by this connection. Like, I'm going to repeat myself. I don't know what you've done to this person, Capricorn, but you have them obsessed. All right, let's see what we need to know about them. What do we need to know about them, please? Maybe they've been self-absorbed. Again, you're not going to deal with that. The energy that you're in, you're not going to deal with somebody that wants to always be indulged or doesn't think about, the two of you or think about you. Vanity, all right, so vain energy, okay, and angelic, all right. So again, some of you with this angelic energy, they might come off as very sweet and very innocent, but the self-absorbed and vanity part probably has you thinking else, thinking otherwise. At the bottom of the deck, we see loyal energy, so it's coming out in reverse, so you might be questioning their loyalty. Maybe they weren't always loyal in the past. I don't know. I think you know. All right. They want to be loyal now, though, that's for sure, if they weren't. All right, so let's see what we need to know about them. All right, not today, so not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, or still angry. This person might have tried to play, excuse my language, but they might have tried to pull some shit with you by bringing you drama and making you chase them. That is not going to happen here. Like, you are so in your power. Like, you would rather let this go than deal with somebody who's emotionally immature or going to bring you drama or conflict. So they're giving it time. Some of you, they're allowing you to cool off here. But this person is, needs time, taking time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. They're hoping for progress here. Let's see what your advice and guidance is. Karmic relationship. Some of you are well aware this is a karmic connection. This might have been a fleeting connection for you, and you felt like, okay, this wasn't good enough, right? But we see there have been some triggers here. This person is definitely triggered. Turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this person is definitely loving you from afar, but some of my Capricorns, you're feeling like this is more of a karmic relationship. Yep, and there it is. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack. You might be feeling a little bit deceived by this person, questioning their loyalty, or you saw them as somebody who's really angelic and sweet and loving, and then it turns out that they've been self-absorbed and they're vain. All right, and so we see mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So I don't think that's your energy. I just think you're very clear about what you want, and I feel like you unmasked a side of this person that maybe wasn't so pretty, or that's what you're in the process of doing. All right, that's what you're questioning. Some of you still have more information to gather here. All right, so let's see, what are their very next moves towards you, Capricorn? What are their very next moves towards my Capricorns? Hermit energy, doing a lot of introspection. All right, still holding a torch for you, taking a little bit of a break. 6 of coins in reverse, tossing some breadcrumbs to see if you'll respond. and the Five of Wands, but this person may come in with a little bit of drama or conflict, and that might be exactly what you're kind of pushing back on, because you're in this really high vibrational King of Pentacles, Empress energy. You're not playing games. You're grown. Okay, and I think you're questioning whether or not, there's compatibility here with the way you show up in relationships, the way you repair, the way you work through emotions and such. All right, so let's see. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. We see have courage, strength, fearlessness, and warrior. So have strength and courage. Be strong here. Sometimes we find strength in numbers. So really circling the wagons here, Capricorn, building up your strength and courage, and bring a lighthearted energy back into your life. Smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. Yeah, so stay high vibrational, all right? And I feel like have courage here is like really like surrounding yourself with good people, being strong, knowing your worth and your value, having strong boundaries. Whatever it is you decide to do here, it is going to take some courage, all right? So I'm going to leave it here, my lovely Capricorn, sending you love and light. Take care.